In 2012, Boston College published a paper outlining many of these little known strategies. But did you realize that if you were to march down to your local Social Security office tomorrow, counselors would not be allowed and would probably not even be aware that these strategies exist? But in fact, these strategies do work well, particularly for couples with an average income history of greater than $70,000 during their working lives.
So what exactly are these strategies? Well, there are 5 in particular, but we'll take a look at a couple today. Prevent double trouble, retire early, the switch, strategic withdrawal, and survivor. The first strategy that we'll take a look at today is the switch. This is basically a strategy in which one or both partners will file for a limited benefit now and then suspend the benefit, later switching to a larger benefit. Bob and Carol are a typical example. They're both age 62, so this gives them perfect time to plan ahead. At Bob's full retirement age, his benefit, his primary insurance amount, would be roughly $1,800 a month, and Carol's would be roughly $1,200 a month. In the strategy, Bob could file for his benefit when he reaches full retirement age at 66 and then immediately suspend his benefit, giving it time to grow. This would allow Carol to file for a spousal benefit at age 66 under Bob, also allowing her primary benefit to grow. At age 70, Bob would file for his own benefit now that it's had time to grow by 7.3% a year for that past 4 years. And Bob and Carol would switch from her spousal benefit to her own benefit, having also enjoyed 4 years of growth. So what does it look like? Well, if they were to file at the earliest possible age, at age 62, at age 70, their benefits would be roughly $34,000 a year, and at age 85, $51,000 a year. On the other hand, if they were to wait until age 66, their benefits would climb to $45,000 a year at age 70 and $68,000 a year at age 85. But look what happens when they follow one of these strategies. If they claim some now and claim some later, their benefit is allowed to grow. And look at the difference between filing at age or enjoying the benefit at age 70 and enjoying the benefit at age 70 having filed at the earliest possible age. That's a difference of roughly $20,000 a year. It's also greater than the $45,000 a year had they filed at their full retirement age. And look what happens at age 85. Their benefit has grown to $81,000 a year versus $50,000 a year if they filed at the earliest retirement age. But if they followed a strategy to claim some now and suspend the benefits and then claim later, their benefit actually grows to a whopping $60,000 a year roughly at age 70 and almost $90,000 a year at age 85. So huge difference. What happens when one spouse dies first? What happens to the surviving spouse? That's what survivor strategy is all about, and that's why it's so important. What do we know about retired couples? Well, we know one of you will most certainly die first, leaving a surviving spouse. We also know that statistically speaking, one of you will live beyond life expectancy. Does it matter which one? Well, let's see. Again, let's take a look at Bob and Carol and how this strategy would impact the surviving spouse. Again, if they filed at the earliest retirement age, at age 62, their combined benefits would be $34,000 a year, and at age 85, $51,000 a year roughly. If one of the spouses were to die first, the surviving spouse would lose the lesser of the two benefits, so that person's benefit would drop to just $35,000 a year. Now, on the other hand, if they waited until full retirement age to claim their benefits, their combined benefits would be $45,000 a year at age 70 and $68,000 a year at age 85. But look what happens when the first spouse dies. That benefit drops to $47,000, but that's still quite a bit more than $35,000. That's a difference of about $12,000 a year. On the other hand, if they waited until age 70 to claim the benefits, at the death of the first spouse, the surviving spouse would be eligible for roughly $62,000 a year versus $35,000 in the first example or $47,000 in the second example. So big difference.
Now that traditional pension benefits have largely disappeared from the retirement income landscape, and now that many people have seen their retirement savings seriously depleted through recent market upheavals, it's never been more important than now to include Social Security planning as part of a larger income plan. Social Security planning can literally mean the difference of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Unfortunately, you only get one chance to get it right, and mistakes can literally cost you hundreds of thousands. If you would like to know more, visit the website at the bottom of the screen, myssibennies.com, and go to the calculator on the What's at Stake tab. And there you'll be able to find out the impact of maximizing your Social Security income and what it can mean for you and your spouse. And then get in touch with me so that I can help you prepare a personalized Social Security income planning report that's customized for your specific situation. Let us help you build a solid retirement income plan that eliminates the risk, provides a safe floor of income, and a good night's sleep. I'm Neil Angel. God bless.